Right now, Maestra Marcos Bahau and Kevin Brett are in the studio of 96.1 FM.
I think we're going to try and just widen.
And this, Marcos, is called Preto Vilo, or The Old Man. This is the music of Ashe Capoeira.
Pedaço de pau. Eu vi menino e menino, vi dessa maneira. Eu vi menino e menino, vi dessa maneira. O velho tocava e os moleque jogava capoeira. O velho tocava e os moleque jogava capoeira. Vamos lá, menino e menino, sei que é fundamental. Vamos lá, menino e menino.
There's a lot of energy associated with capoeira. I've seen people play it a few times, and everybody seems very enthusiastic. Why do you think that is, Kevin?
Capoeira is played in a roda, which is a Portuguese word for ring or wheel. All of the participants are facing inward and sharing their energy, singing and clapping. When it all comes together, it creates a very special energy, very intense energy that can be picked up and felt by the players. For people watching, it's easy for them to be caught up in that energy as well. For one thing, there's the music which people pick up on. There's the acrobatics and the exciting movements, and visually it's very aesthetically pleasing, and it's again difficult for people not to be caught up in that energy.
Now, Kevin, tell me about batizado.
The batizado ceremony, literally, it's baptism. The batizado ceremony itself is where students receive their first belt, and we also have something called a troca de corda, where students who've been working so hard pass to the next level and they exchange their old belt for a new one. It's a very exciting time for our grupo because it is also an opportunity for us to take out into the community and show the work that we've been doing all year. This year we've played at the Jazz Fest. We appear on local TV shows, on the radio stations, like we're doing today. And Mr. Bahan is also recording a new CD. We make posters, sell tickets, dyeing belts. It's a very involved time for everybody.
Now, how do you prepare yourself for batizado?
We train all year round and
every day, somehow, in some way.
About an hour and a half with weights every day, and probably another 2.5 to 3 hours in class every day.
Classes generally start with a vigorous warm-up, to get everybody ready for the class. Later it's followed by a thorough stretch, and then we train the movements. The training is not for everybody. It's very intense at times.
Yeah.
And you know, if Meshbala doesn't see something he likes, he lets you know quite quickly.
Now, capoeira is an extremely physical discipline. Now, do injuries occur in training? I imagine they would.
Yeah, capoeira is intense physical activity. Apart from, you know, injuries sustained through overuse or you know, repetitive injuries like that, you know, it's people get deceived by the word dance in capoeira, because it is a dance, but it's a combat. It's a combat in a different way. So, you know, the training, sometimes we train a little bit tough, and you know, it has to be that way.
Mestre Bahau, what exactly is capoeira?
A capoeira é uma arte marcial genuinamente brasileira, criada pelos escravos africanos durante a colonização portuguesa. Contra as opressões culturais e físicas, a capoeira é uma arte de muitos aspectos. É luta, é música, é dança, é ritual. Para mim, a capoeira é muito mais que isso. É a minha filosofia de vida.
Unquestionably, capoeira is a tool of transformation and a means of self-development and self-discovery.
A capoeira, para mim, né, a capoeira é o corpo em movimento, em sincronia com a alma e o pensamento.
I met Mr. Baham many years ago in a batizado in San Francisco. A friend of us. And one of the things that caught my attention at the time about Mr. Baham is because he was a great singer.
grupo Axé Capoeira realmente vem realizando um dos grandes trabalhos, né? Se não o melhor trabalho de capoeira no exterior. Realmente procurando divulgar não só a capoeira, mas a nossa arte, a nossa cultura, o nosso idioma, onde realmente a gente vê o espírito de brasilidade que existe dentro dos canadenses que praticam a capoeira. Realmente está de parabéns o mestre Barrão pelo que ele vem conseguindo fazer, uma coisa muito difícil.
The year 2002 is a very special year for the grupo. It marks the 20th anniversary of Mestre Barrão teaching capoeira, and just shows how far we've come from those humble beginnings, teaching in Casa Amarela to needy street kids and to one of the premier capoeira organizations in the world, where you have people representing the group in 8 or 9 different countries. The capoeira is not just about kicking and jumping, but you know, for me it's almost like social work, where you work with people and see them develop, and not just people but community as well. We try to show capoeira in all of its different aspects. It's a unique art form that combines many different aspects into one. You have the aspect of music, you have the aspect of dance, you have the aspect of self-defense, and a way to express yourself in the roda, and to learn the lessons that apply to your life outside the roda as well.
So here in Axé Capoeira, we not only see capoeira as a martial art, but we also see capoeira as a martial art, as a form of fight. So we train really hard with the best technique we can. We're always researching the best angle to attack, the best angle to defend.